What's good? What's good? I'm coming back at you with another video. It's like super early. I should have probably been in bed, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick video today because I've been having a lot of things on my mind lately and I just want to share it. Now, FYI, there are probably going to be some people who don't like this video. There are probably going to be some people who, can respect it and know where I'm coming from, but I'm just trying to warn you. Those guys who have internet girlfriends or stuff like that. I'm just trying to warn you so that you can understand the types of girls that you may encounter or the types of girls that you may come across. Now, before I start this video, I just want every foreigner to understand this one thing. It does not matter where you come from. You can come from African countries, in Asia, you could come from the UK and the European countries, come from the United States. Doesn't matter where you come from. You can find a very, very beautiful and attractive girl inside the Philippines. Anybody can do it. I promise you. Now, I ain't the prettiest dude in the world. Promise. Doesn't matter. But I have personality and stuff like that. And that's pretty much the reason why I was able to be who I was and, do the things that I was able to do while I was there. But I've seen fat guys, skinny guys. I've seen you name it. And they've been able to successfully be with, Filipino women. I mean, it's just like that. I mean, you can find somebody for you. It's just the truth. But this type of video, this video here is going to tell you the types of girls that I feel that you guys need to look out for. Okay. Now, this is not in any particular order. Man, my face is all sweaty. My bad. This video is not in any type of order. Or these categories are not in any type of order. But the first one that I want to discuss is the social climber. Now, I am not familiar with that term here in the United States, but I know there's an equivalent term for it, so I think it's probably a term that is more popular, in the Philippines than it is outside. But a social climber is the type of girl who associates themselves with people with status or people with means. Like if they have a best friend whose parents have good money and stuff like that, they try to link with that person in order to elevate themselves. Pretty much. A social climber is somebody who attaches themselves to a person who has means, status in society or within a school or wherever it may be, and they try to do that in order to elevate themselves, even though themselves don't have shit, basically, or they don't have anything. So, what kills me is, these guys, they have these girlfriends that are online, and there's nothing wrong with online dating. I support it 100%. It is what it is, but what happens is these girls convince you guys, aka the foreigner who is not as smart, to send them money, right? For some god awful reason, they'll, convince you that they need something, and you being who you are, you send the money. Now, the reason that you send the money is because you're looking at it like it's nothing to me. What's $100? What's $200 to me when I have this good job wherever I'm living at outside the country? So yeah, let me hook up my little online girlfriend or my girlfriend, whatever you want to call her, and give her some money and stuff so that she can look good and do all this stuff. Okay. I said, I'm telling you right now, you're just effing it up for everybody doing that. I'm just going to be honest. You're not doing yourself or anybody else any favors, okay? Because you may not know the attitude or the personality of that type of girl. You just know the type of attitude that she gives you when she's typing and sending you messages, okay? So again, I warn against that type of girl, the social climber. She uses other people to get status within her own society or her own niche or her own type of people. Okay. Number two, the second type of girl to look out for is the scammer type of chick. Now, the scammer type of chick, she's really, really funny, but she is really, really slick. She is super, super slick. What she will do is that she will, talk about, having problems, maybe her mom's in the hospital, maybe her baby's sick, and, and she'll give you an excuse for you to send money. Now, sometimes that could be true, but sometimes that can also be false. And for this situation, we're going to look at it from a false angle. They'll poor mouth you, they'll say they don't have money. And, in some instances, they do not. I'm not going to say that everybody in the Philippines is rich, but not everybody in the Philippines is poor. But what happens is, they'll convince you that, you need to send money. Oh, my baby can't leave the hospital, or my mom is sick or something inside the hospital, and we can't leave today because we don't have money to pay the bill. That's a good one. That's a standard. I don't know if you've ever heard it. and you know, people use it all the time. You know, it's a popular situation. It's a popular thing. Okay, people use it. It sucks, but it is what it is. Okay. And there are a whole bunch of other types of situations. Again, there's a guy that I know, he sent his credit card information to a girl and it ruined his credit, and you know, it just happens. And again, before I go on, I want you to understand this is not all women, okay? This is not all women. You can come to the United States and you can still find a woman like that. So I'm not saying that it's just girls in the Philippines. It could be girl anywhere in the world that'll scam you like this. I'm just telling you from what I know and from personal experiences and what I've seen other people go through. These are the types of women that I feel you need to look out for. Now the last one, I believe this one is my favorite because it's not even a type of woman to look out for. It's just the one that makes me it makes me laugh. You know, this is probably my favorite one. I call her the grandbaby. This type of girl is the type of girl that, you know, dates the older guys, the super old guys, like the 60s, 65, 75. I won't say 50 because my pop is about 50. He's 50 plus, and that dude is still a boss, and he's still a pimp, and he gonna always be. But besides that, you know, if you're a 60-year-old man and you want to come to the Philippines, you want to enjoy your life, come, enjoy it, love it. If you want to get you a nice little 16, I'm sorry, not 16, but maybe 17 or 18-year-old girlfriend, by all means, come and enjoy life. Get your 18-year-old girlfriend. Do the things that you couldn't do. I absolutely endorse it. But I ask you to do one thing for me. Just one. Just one. One thing. Just keep that behind closed doors, okay? Personally, from perspective, points of view, again, this may piss people off. I'm sorry if it does. But from my perspective and from the perspective of many, you're kind of like a joke if you're walking in the mall and you're like 60, 70 years old and you walking with your girlfriend who's 18. She's, you know, she's looking pretty, of course. And people know, or people feel, or people see that this is not real. Now, this is not 100% true. There are a very slim few who really love the guy that they're with. They're just really into older, mature guys. Again, that's why I call them the grandbabies. Those are the type of girls who like the super mature, super old type of guys. Look, when I get that old, if somebody still want to play with me, hey, salute to you. I mean, you know, it just doesn't matter. But, you know, at the end of the day, I just want you to understand that, you know, that kind of situation, not too many people are trying to see it. Now, 10 times out of 10, you ain't going to care. You know, you just going to see and be with who you want to be with. And that's okay, too. Again, you don't have to listen to me. I'm just telling you the type of women that I've been experienced in life and that I feel you need to watch out for. Excuse me. But, yeah, the grandbaby type of girl, I really don't feel like that's genuine love. I mean, it's kind of hard to believe that an 18-year-old girl, as young as she is, probably as sexually motivated as she is in life, is really interested into some old guy who she probably can't be intimate with. It's just hard to believe that in my heart of hearts. Now, you know, could I be wrong? Absolutely. There are a chosen few, but for the most part, you know, I don't really see that being a possibility. So again, 3 types of women you need to look out for. Number 1, social climbers. Those are some funny chicks. I've met many. Number 2, there are, damn, what was number 2? I forgot. Anyways, the grandbabies, and number 2 was the scammer type chick. You know, like I said, the scammer can come at you at 100 different ways. But I just want to warn you. I said, I love the country. Filipinos are beautiful, beautiful people. But like I said, there's always a few in the bunch that could ruin it for everybody. And I don't want you to go to the country and get screwed over. It happens to the best of us. We've all been in a situation where we've gotten messed up, and I don't want it to happen to you. So these are the type of girls I feel you need to look out for. Chances are you may not be able to identify them, but if you feel like I need to go into more detail, you can ask me questions, because the only reason I made this video is because somebody asked me on it. So I'm going to just tell you, keep it 100 always. I said I'm here to help you out. I love my country. I'm a U.S. citizen forever, but I feel like Philippines is where I need to be and where I want to be. See you there. Peace.